Well, good morning everybody. Wednesday, nice fresh morning, just gone 9 o'clock. I better put my glasses on so I can see these. It's just gone 9 o'clock, the 29th, the 10th. I'm still up at Granton on Spey, at the river Spey. I'll be moving on the day after my. I've been looking forward to this cup of coffee. Nice hot cup of coffee, which will steam up my glasses. So it was very, very peaceful, quiet last night again. That's how I decided to stay here an extra night before I thought about moving on, because it starts to get dark quick. Nothing to report. Just that I'm out and about, which is good for me. This is my time. Wee bit of self-preservation. Recharge my batteries, you might say. So I'm going to head today. I'm going to go and feed the ants today. Up at the Cairngorms. I found an ant's nest 5 years ago or something. So every time I'm passing, I stop off and give them sugar, because ants love sugar. So I'll do that today. Might go up to the old haunt, go up at the top of the Cairngorms, see what's changed, see if it's still allowing you to park there, or they're forcing you up the top car park, which is you've got to pay for. So that's what I'm going to do today. And then I'm going to head down the way, maybe to Calendar, through that area. But we'll see what we got up to. So Charlie having a coffee. A very hot coffee. And a vape. Still have the fags. I've took my inhaler. Yes, Susan, I've took my inhaler. Anyway, there's a wee more coming, that's some of now. Oh, he's got a couple of wee dogs there. Anyway, I'll speak to you all soon. Charlie, out and about. Good morning, folk. Nice, fresh Wednesday morning. This is another bit of the River Spey. I stopped off here about 1.5 years ago. Beautiful, isn't it? You can hear my music. There's a sign there, cast with care. Obviously the power lines. A new bench. Philip James Hilsden, 1947 to 2021. The river's running fast anyway. How beautiful is that? So if you ever get the chance, get out and about. Wee camper van in there. So I'm just going to head. I'll head towards the Cairngorms. I'm going to get a photo of this before I leave. There's a wee beach area. That is it. That's your beach. There we go, how beautiful is that? And my new glasses is working perfectly. Changing the sunlight. Which is good for my headaches. Anyway, Charlie out and about. Thanks for watching. Let's see where we end up now. How you doing, folk? Charlie out and about. Once again, I'm up in the Cairngorms. They went my arse there. You can see the waters flowing very fast. I've just passed Loch Morlock. You can see it coming down for the hillside as well. Beautiful. That's stunning. Very relaxing. Listen to the sound of the water. And I've got I'm tucked in. They might follow me, I'll know where I'm going. And I've got some sugar cubes. So let's go and feed the ants. And I've noticed that they've put a lot of parking bays. Payment on the way up. This is on the way up. There's a lot of wee parking bays like this. And I've now got payment poles beside it. So they're making money out of you again. Anyway, I'm going to go and see if I can find the ants. Oh, I know exactly where they are. Let's see if they're active. Give them some sugar. Then I'll head up at the tap. So let's go. Oh, there's the ant hill. Absolutely huge. I didn't think it'd be active, but I've left some sugar anyway. Let's see if I can get a scale for this. So you can see, just how big this ant nest is. These are all new. So I've left a wad of sugar, 3 lumps of sugar to sit in that bit. And if they don't get it, hopefully it will dissolve through. So as the wee ants have got sugar. And I wait for the winter. And I'll come back in the summer, show you how active it is. Anybody who's following me will, my last videos, the ant hill mob, I call it. But winter's here, so they're away for the winter. But it's absolutely huge. Anyway, hopefully you can see that, how big that is. And I've got some sugar, so I've fed them. And it was just by pure luck that I found it a few years ago. I actually leaned on it and ended up covering the ants. And ever since then, every time I come up, I always make sure I give them some sugar. They're fascinating to watch, and you see them marching about. I'll head up to the tap now. Speak to you later. Charlie's still out and about.